industries globally was greater than the combined investment of oil, gas, and nuclear. This is the tipping point. We are living the tipping point, and we're not here just to talk about problems. We're not here just to talk about scandals. We're here because we have a new vision for Canada. And there's a reason Martin Luther King never said, "I've got a problem." He said, "I've got a dream." And we're here because we have a dream for Ours is a Canada that doesn't continue to rely on an old economy. It's a Canada driven by the passion of youth. It's a Canada that develops green jobs and clean energy. It's a Canada that values reducing pollution because we know we want to protect our kids above profits. So I met with a government official in this building recently who told me that yes, Canadians care about global warming, but that we don't understand it, we're not organized, so they're doing enough. So today we are sending a clear message that we are getting organized. We understand it. They think that they can tell us to stop worrying and go change our light bulbs. But we are here today to tell them it's not enough to change our light bulbs. We want them to change our laws. Across the country today, Canadians are speaking out. Tens of thousands of Canadians in dozens of cities are calling for leadership on climate change. We are not alone here in Ottawa. There are 240 events in cities around this country. There are 4,200 events around the world that are calling on our elected officials to take us back to safe levels of pollution, to take us back to 350. So in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, they're chalking projected sea level rises on the buildings in the downtown core. In Whitehorse, 350 participants will join hands and hug the Yukon legislature. In Vancouver, the Cambie Bridge will be close to cars as more than 350 show. And even the mayor of Vancouver is there on his bike. In St. John's, in Saskatoon, human hourglasses consisting of 300 citizens are being formed and photographs in schools across the country, including the entire student and staff population of Holy Cross Catholic Secondary School in Kingston. 1,300 students. Photographs of 350. We are living the tipping point. This is a movement demanding change. It's a movement that's growing. We have the will, we have the technology, we have the creativity, and we know that we are people that are responsible not only for what we do today, but for what we don't do. Last year, my 92-year-old grandmother said to me, "You've got to stop being depressed about climate change." She said, "You need to understand that when I was growing up, the world was a totally different place. We didn't